Hi friends, it's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie, today. We have stuff to show you. We've got lots of stuff to do. And let me just connect here, make sure that I'm live. I always like to check that. It just takes me a minute here to get back to that. Goodness sakes. It's hard to do these things one-handed, but I'm wanting to confirm that we're live. So let's check. There we go. Okay, I see that we are live. That's great. It's good to see you guys. Let me see if I can, it says I'm live, but I'm not seeing the little picture. Let's confirm. There we go. Okay, now I'm feeling much better. So welcome today. So good to see you guys on this Wednesday. Who is that, Lori? Oh no, Lisa. Hello, Lisa Teagan. Good to see you. Ellie is doing very well. Cherie, Becky White, good to see you. Lisa, Ellie is doing well. Like and shared. Thank you so much. And our prize today will be the card we're going to make, because it is really a stunner. It is new product. Are you guys ready to see more new product today? I'm really excited about it. Well, I just wanted to start out by saying it is hot. I know some of you are actually cooling down, and I'm really jealous. We are 100. It was 100 on our patio today. We've got our air conditioner. Georgia, good to see you. The air conditioner is going, the fans are going, but this is so typical San Diego weather, usually through actually Halloween. Tammy, good to see you. So it's common, but I always, for some reason, Polly, good to see you. For some reason, when everybody else is, talking about cooler weather and we're still baking, I always wish that it did cool down, but it usually doesn't. It usually just gets hotter. Tina, good to see you. Cool there and feels so good. I know, I'm telling you, I like that weather. And I always wish that it would be cool here. I mean, I've been making fall cards to get myself in the mood, but it is hot and hot. What else is new? There's just so much going on. I got a box today, a Stampin' Up! Box. I had ordered a couple things I didn't get in the pre-order that I wanted, a couple more things. So I'm going to show those to you, just a little mini unboxing, mini unveiling. Oh, Georgia, you had some rain. Okay. It would be lovely. It would be lovely. And Ellie's been zooming around. We've just been busy. So let's talk about what's going on, because I have a lot to show you card-wise and product-wise. And I want to make sure to have plenty of time for that. Let me have a little sip of my Coke first. Get some more caffeine. I don't know if they have any more of these left. I love my Stampin' Up! Tumbler. It keeps ice, it's really great for hot weather. Roz, good to see you, Roz. How are you today? How's Florida weather? That's what we want to know. How is Florida weather? Okay, so stuff going on. I'm gonna put Ellie down, and we're gonna get started because we have a lot of news. I have a lot of stuff to show you. So let's just get started. And for some reason, this does not seem as light to me as it should be. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light on it. Stormy in Florida. Tumblers are still, oh, you think tumblers are still available? You're drinking out of one too, Georgia. Yeah, I love it. I just love it, especially when we're still in the warm weather. I don't know if I can get any more light on there. I don't know why. It's, but anyway, there we go. So we're still in the Designer Series paper sale for August, 15% off on select papers from the annual catalog. And I've got them here. You'll see them when you go online. Take advantage of it. If you want some of those papers, this is the time to get them. Hello, Diane Emerson. Good to see you. Tina's drinking. Are you drinking out of a tumbler too? We like it. Oh, and I just have to apologize. Look at my room back there. It is so, oh good, Cherie, you got your catalog, excellent. My room is just a mess. I have so much going on. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in a little bit. We'll get to that. I'm not telling you about my room, but everything that's going on. Okay, product shares. I'm taking reservations for product shares. Go ahead and just email me and I'll get you all set up. I can't, by rules, I can't bill you until the 28th, which is a week from today. I'm looking at my calendar, which I keep right there. And I can't bill you because I can't, thank you, Georgia, I can't hold your funds. It's a law. So on the 28th, I'm going to send out the invoices and you'll pay right then. I order them pronto on the 4th. The minute the catalog goes live, we might as well just show it. I can't open it. But here it is. And we've already talked about this adorable little house that we love so much. So the papers are beautiful, papers and ribbon product shares. Get on the reservation list, email me regarding the reservations, and that way on the 28th, the week from today, boom, you'll immediately get your link to reserve, and then I'll be ready to go to order your shares at 11 p.m. San Diego time on the 3rd of September. You know I always have fun staying up. Let me see what else I have. Oh, here are the prices in case you wanted to know. There's more, I have more info. I thought I posted that on my blog. I think it is. All the papers, all the ribbons except the twine, and I want it all. And that's the best one to go with because I want it all myself. And the papers are just beautiful. We're going to look at some here today. Okay, what else? Do you need a catalog? Cherie just reserved, hello Renee, good to see you. Cherie just got hers today. She's on my list, so that helps me to know that the ones I had Stampin' Up send are arriving around the country, so that's great. If you have not ordered from me online in the past year, then you weren't on my list. If you want a catalog, I've got some extras right back there in my messy area, and I will send one out to you if you don't have another demonstrator. If you'd like me to be your demonstrator, if you'd like to place some orders through me, email me, Peggy at prettypapercards.com, and I'll get you all hooked up. Okay, I have a new Faith Creations card kit, and you know how I like to show you guys stuff. You are my sneak peek people. I always give sneak peeks to you guys. Once a month, I do a Faith Creations class, which is a class to go based on using Stampin' Up, current Stampin' Up products, but based on scripture verses and kind of a theme. And this month, the theme is The Lord is My Strength, and I have some beautiful verses for you. I print them out, I cut them out for you, and send them to you, and you make your cards and put the verses on. And they're such a blessing. I love making them. And this set, this class uses, we've been playing around with this. We played around with it last week, the Frosted Forest bundle. And the reason I wanted to use it is, well, it's beautiful. That's one big thing, is that it's absolutely gorgeous. But also because it's an online exclusive, and I think that maybe some of you don't even see, I don't know if you see all the online exclusives, and they are just, this one is amazing. So it comes with a beautiful stamp set, beautiful dies, and also we played with this, I think, the other day. 6 different masks, all in the bundle, all included in the bundle. And we did a little bit the other day. I'm going to do a special video that you'll get with your class. Look at that. I haven't even wiped them off. I've been so busy. I'm going to do a special video tutorial for you, part of the class that you'll get. I always do the tips and tricks. Georgia, yes, email me and I'll get you the registration link. Just email me for any of this and I'll get you the links. And I'm going to teach you how to make fall cards, fall trees and forests, and winter Christmas trees and forests with the masks, and we're going to do a little snowy forest, and you're going to learn all that in my class, my Faith Creations class, that you get the verses and everything. What you also get, what we're using, very interestingly, the Latte Love Designer Series paper comes, you get a half pack of it, but I want to show you some, you know, with me, if you know me very well, you know that I almost always like the backs of papers. There's Hilda. Hello, Miss Hilda. Good to see you. So many times I prefer the backs. And this is one, I like all of the Latte Love paper, but we're going to make a card with this beautiful paper. Look at that. And look at this one. They're just gorgeous. Look at that pretty plaid. Coffee beans, that's the other side of the plaid, and this is really pretty paper. It's not just for coffee, although I do love coffee, I have to say that. So you're going to get you can get the kit with or without the bundle. If you get the class kit to go, it assumes that you have the bundle, because I don't do the die cutting and stuff for the bundle. That's something you're doing. So you need to have the dies, and so as part of the kit you're going to get a half a package of the Latte Love paper. You're going to get a full package of the blending brushes. I've already robbed 2 out of here, but you actually need them. These are the small ones, which I like, and the colors we're using are, I like to use 1 per color. I haven't organized my blending brushes the way I want to, where I have them with a little label under. They're just thrown in the drawer. Shh, don't tell anybody. But you're going to get 3 of these. You're going to get a package of the Pecan Pie clear ribboned dots. And then here are the cards, and they are fun. I had so much fun creating them. So check this out. Do you believe this is the Latte Love paper? And look at what these dies do, how they cut that tree. So that's one. I'm only showing it for a second, okay? Here's another one. I really like this one too. This is what the dies do. They cut all this foliage. And look at these papers. I forgot to show you that one with the heart. That's part of it. And then the third card, and you're going to make 2 of each of these. You get all the materials. You do the die cutting and the stamping. And then you're going to make two of each, 2 square cards. And look at that. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Isn't that a pretty one? And this is where we use those masks, and I'm going to be teaching you all of that. So that's my class to go. Registration, I have to close it on Sunday the 25th because I have to get it ordered so that I can get it prepped for you. But I'm really excited about this class. I love to combine scripture with my stamping. It's really my heart. You want Starbucks to bring the chestnut frappe back. Ooh, yes. Totally. We do. Okay. Email me if you're interested in that. I'll get you all set up. Now, today I got a couple more things from the holiday catalog for my pre-order. Thank you, Roz. That I had not gotten, and people were telling me how fabulous they were. Yes, I love that verse. So, new holiday catalog book treat boxes. I did not get those. I saw them and I thought, And then I have a dear friend, demonstrator, who said, you've got to get them, Peggy. So I got them. I put one together. And they are super cute, super easy. Everything is pre-done with the adhesive. All you do is, it's like tear and tape already on it. You just pull that off. You make the box separate. I'm sure we're going to be making a project with this. So it's 2 parts. This is your wraparound part, and this is the actual box. Very, very solid. You know, these are not flimsy. These are nice, nice boxes. But I have a question for... Good morning, Margaret. Good to see you from Australia. The tumblers are in the branded merchandise section of the website. Roz, I love having you on here. She is a fabulous helper. Thank you, Roz. I love them. I'm going to give a couple for gifts, I think, maybe for my team. They're so good. Okay, so I have a question for any of you who, because I just got this and put it together today, these boxes. And here's what I don't know. So this part adheres on the back, okay, and it has all the tape and everything. You put your box together, and then it already has the tear and tape already applied. But here's my question. Darling box, but if I take the tear and tape off there and seal it on, then it's not like you can take it off and on. It's like meant to stick on. Somebody that might, if you use little magnets from Amazon to secure the tab, how smart, how smart. Because that way I'm concerned that then it'll just tear whatever I put on the front. Little magnets, I have them in my drawer. In fact, I think I even have them under resources on my blog. So a direct link to Amazon. Thank you, Roz. How did you know that? Excellent. So now we're going to, of course, have to do a project with that. So that's one thing I got. Then I got this stamp set that I had really been wanting, and I didn't get it. Velcro dot. That's another good idea. Thank you, Tina. This stamp set, I don't know why I didn't get it in the beginning. It's beautiful for one thing. Look at that flower. So beautiful. Pretty heart, mountains, leaves with berries. The sentiments are beautiful. They're not scripture, but they're so pretty. Like, there is hope. I see a class to go with this, but I wanted to play with it. It's called Love and Strength. It's in the new holiday mini. So I think it's a clean. Yeah, I like the red rubber. They clean up nicer, I think. So I got that, and then this is the last thing I got, and I had to get it because it's part of my paper share, but I didn't even see it in my first run through the mini catalog. And then some people brought it to my attention, and it's beautiful, festive 12 by 12 glimmer paper, and it is in our winter colors, you guys. So let's pull this out and see what we got. I mean, this is deep. This is beautiful. Let me see if it says on the back. Cherry cobbler, granny apple green, and garden green. This is so rich. Isn't this beautiful? Hi, Kay. Good to see you. Look at, and you get two sheets of each. I love it. Love it, love it. There's the garden green, and here's the granny. Let me pull it out so you can pull it down so you can see it a little better. Isn't that beautiful? Aren't those gorgeous? So, another little new catalog reveal, right? I'm so glad I got those. And those are in my paper share. They're part of my paper share. Okay, so enough playing with those new things. Now we got to get out some more new things. And today we are going to be using a set that I have been waiting to use. It's a sneak peek for you. It's in the new catalog, the new mini. It's called Regal Flora. And it is a suite, and it has gorgeous stuff with it. And I'm going to show you the card because I really like it. Here's the card. I had so much fun with this, and I'll show you why I made it. You know, I like to do the Global Design Project challenge each week, and this week it's greenery, and you can put any kind of greenery. And so I decided to make a card. This has beautiful flowers, so I don't know why I went with the greenery, but it also has beautiful greenery. And let's take a look at the dies. I've got several pulled out. We're going to use these today. This is a very interesting one. I really like this one, and I'm not using it to its full capacity or intent today, because it has all this great embossing type stuff on it, very pretty. And then I didn't even have a chance to get this on a card. These cut out the flowers in the set, these dies. These cut out the leaves in the set. These are the two we're going to use today because we're talking about leaves, right? Let's see if I can get a little more light on there. And then it has this, which I think is some foliage. I need to investigate. I just opened it today, but this is what we're using. But in addition, you guys, the paper is so gorgeous. And so that's why my card today is a metallic, kind of a metallic card. And we're going to use one of the papers. I'm not going to show you the other one because I don't think we have time. It has some beautiful, beautiful regal colored flowers, but I'm doing leaves because of the challenge. This is the Regal Distressed Patterns Specialty Designer Series paper that's part of this suite. And I want to try to let you see it. And you get 3 at least of each color. And the backs are the plain and the fronts have the gold. Isn't that just gorgeous? So that's the green. Here is the, I think this looks like our new, what's our new neutral? I'm trying to remember. I can't think of it offhand. Then this is, oh, and you get 4 sheets. I guess I've used up the other one for this. Maybe it says it on the back. No, I took the label off. Oh, you just got this paper, Roz. This is the new neutral, but I can't think of the name just right offhand. And this looks like cherry cobbler, and this beautiful Lost Lagoon, maybe. Pretty peacock, beige, basic beige. Thank you, Tina and Roz. It takes a village, it really does. But aren't these papers, look at how gorgeous they are. So I've had on my mind to make quite a few metallic cards, and I'll tell you why. So you can see this beautiful metallic paper, okay. And this catalog I can open. This is the annual catalog. Did you guys happen to notice it has a 2-page spread called Metallic Magic? This is the annual catalog, 2024 to 2025. And it shows all the different papers that they have in metallic. These are those gorgeous cards that they carried over from last holiday. These 2 papers I have, and they're gorgeous. We're not going to use those today. Here's gold, here's silver. They mentioned gold over here, and here is textured metallic. Look what they've done here. They have embellishments, and then, which I don't have, I need to play with. I haven't gotten any of this enamel effects. I used to have some. So it's a whole thing about metallics that they're emphasizing, and I want to make some metallic cards, so I thought I'd start with today. And I'm going to show you, I have mentioned this paper before. This is not in any catalog. This paper is called Gold Mercury Vellum, and we're going to use this today. I'm not sure how many sheets you get because I've been playing with it. It is an online exclusive Gold Mercury Vellum, and it is gorgeous. So let's get started. Now I've shown you the different papers, and here are all the goodies, our pieces parts that we're going to put our pretty card together. And this is going to be the prize for today because I knew that you guys would want it. So we're going to start out, we're going to use Mossy Meadow as our background because the challenge from the Global Design Project is leaves. That's why I'm emphasizing the greenery. And so this is your standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I've cut out a piece. I have quite a few pieces. This is a piece of the Regal Distressed Patterns in the Mossy Meadow, and that I'm actually just going to hide it back there. Isn't that, it's almost sad. But I am. well, I could do this, but you know what? I want a little gold to poke out. So we're going to put this on first. And I'll just show you how I created this card. And when you have these more thin papers that have some metallic, you want to make sure not to put too much gold because it can kind of show through. It can, I didn't use any in the center, but it could kind of lump there. That's just what tends to happen with the metallics. Okay, let's see if we can get that just about even. Okay, that is 4 by 5 1/4, and then I'm going to put on, and I went ahead and embossed this. This is a piece of petal pink. I just think it goes really beautifully with this card, and because it's a leaf challenge, I embossed it with the Fern 3D embossing folder. You know, I did not check the inventory status report, so I'm not 100% sure if any of this is unavailable. To my knowledge, it is not unavailable. So now this is a 3 3/4 by 5 piece of petal pink embossed, and I'm going to add a little more glue here than on the other one because I really do want that to adhere. And so we're just framing our card. We're framing our main point of interest on the card. And I guess, you know, I see that I have my leaves going that way. I probably should have put it in the folder a different way. You run your brayer over it. That's a great idea, Ida. I love these ideas you guys have. Fabulous. Okay, so that's the basis of our card right there. And now we're going to start cutting some leaves and cutting some things. So first we're going to start with, and I've got my I've got my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine all buried in here because we went through looking at so many fabulous products, and I just kept piling them on top of my machine. So here's the little machine for today. And we're going to use this neat die from the Regal Floral die set. And we are going to cut out a piece from this. Now, this is, again, another one of those pieces of the, I have my paper here, Regal Distressed Patterns. And what I want to do, because this is going to be the focus of the card, I want to try to get some of the gold, but not too much, but I want enough to show. So I think I'm gonna do it right there. So we'll have quite a bit of gold showing through. I know I'm kind of just wasting a little bit on these corners. I'm gonna try to come back and use that another time. I'll save that piece. But I just want this to really have some green and some gold. So let's run this through, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this particular die. We're going to see a lot of things to do with it. Roz, you could always cut die cuts out of the metallic DSP that's being covered up. I know. You know why I don't like to do that? I know a lot of people do that, but the reason I don't like to is because then I feel like the center might sink or something. I don't know. I'm never quite satisfied with how the levels look, because I like all my levels to be this, you know, the way I want them to be. Okay, let's look at this carefully. Now, can you see the edges? And I think it actually kind of cut through those little lines. Can you see those little lines up in there all around? Then on each corner pops out. So we're going to slide a leaf. Let me see if I can show you here. There we go. Can you see that? The rounded edge corners, each, you can slide something in there. I'm sure they had something in mind that I'm not aware of. But I'm just having fun with it this way. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put it down here, but first we're going to die cut Stampin' Cut a couple of leaves that we're going to poke in those corners. So we're going to use this pretty leaf, and we're going to use Old Olive ink. And I have some scraps of white here that I think will be just right. And And we're just going to stamp. We need 3 of these. I think I need to re-ink my ink pad, but that's okay. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. Isn't that pretty? Oh, a ribbon. Good idea. Good idea, a ribbon. Okay, now I'm going to have to try that another time. So I'm going to stamp 3 of these, and we'll die cut those with the little die for those, which is right here. I guess I could have cut a few in advance. I didn't think about it to speed things up. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. But when I wanted to do, since the challenge is leaves, I just wanted to give as many leaves as I possibly could on here. You know, if they say leaves, we're going to give them leaves, right? And it's fun. I love doing these challenges. I wish I could see you guys over there sometime. Global Design Project, you can find it on Facebook and Instagram. So here's one. Run this one through. Get this going. Okay, there's one. And I love the way the die cuts even the little kind of blooms, something poking out. I don't know the type of flower. It's probably definitely a flower or bulb that's kind of blooming there. But I love the fact that the die comes up and even gets those little details. I think I would have to say I just love Stampin' Up! Dies. I think they're great. I really do. So let's cut this one out. And then we'll cut our 3rd one. I'm sorry, I should have done that ahead. Chat amongst yourselves. You know how they say that sometimes? Like at a conference or something. Chat amongst yourselves. I'm a little punky today. For some reason, I didn't sleep that great. I felt, even though we have air conditioning, we don't put it on at night, and I don't know, I just didn't sleep that great, so I'm just a little bit silly. A little bit silly today. Okay, now we're ready. We can work with these little guys. Right here. Okay, and here comes our card back. And I'll show you what I mean. Look at how these fit in here. They just slide right in that little corner. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I think you guys are right. It probably is a ribbon, and I just didn't know, but I decided the flowers should go in there. I just think that's adorable. I really like it, and I like these flowers. So the reason I wanted to do it, put the flowers in first, is because I want to put Stampin' Dimensionals on the back to hold the flowers in. Just like that. And then I'm going to add some more dimensionals. And we'll just, once this is down, then we kind of really do the decorating all around. We add more leaves. So let's see. Okay. And we're just going to try to get this in the center and even. And we're going to add so many other leaves, I think it's okay if it isn't absolutely perfect. We used to say smoke them if you have them. You were a firefighter? Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our bow punch. I love this punch. It's been a favorite. They've had it several years. And we're just going to punch out some leaves from this beautiful vellum. And let me get the name again in case you're coming in late. I had the name right here. Gold Mercury Vellum, online exclusive. It is just so pretty. Now, one trick with it is you really can't glue. You really can't use glue with it anywhere where it would show, because it will show because it's vellum. But I think if you're making a metallic card, or you want some sparkle, this is the one to do, the one to use. Okay, let's turn this around. I want about 6 of these. That's why I'm punching so many. And I cut about a 1 1/4 strip, and then it just works great. I kind of turn the punch at a little bit of an angle, and sometimes I can get more punched out than I expected. Now we'll see if we can get that one back in there. Just like that. Okay. Aren't those so pretty? I mean, look at these. Isn't that just gorgeous? So we're going to put those all around, and then we're going to also, here's all my little crumbs, we're going to stamp our sentiment. And the sentiments on this set are so pretty. But I'm trying to find what I did with the set. Oh, here it is. This one I really like. Wishing I were there to give you a hug. I think that is really pretty. The one we're using is Sending Love Your Way. Great thanks and a great missing you. And then there are these little, we'll use those one time, some little dot type things. So I'm going to use Mossy Meadow as the ink for my stamp for this particular sentiment. And I don't need to get it even because I'm going to fussy cut it so that we don't cover up too much of our pretty metallic there. So I'm just going to, I don't mind fussy cutting. Some people I know don't like to fussy cut, but I really do. I think I don't really like to when I'm live like this because I feel a bit of pressure. But just sitting around, it's very relaxing to me. Stamping is very relaxing. If you're stressed out or something, you just come and get your paper, your ink, your ribbons, and you just go to town, and it is so relaxing. So I'm just going to fussy cut right around that little L. Sending Love Your Way, and this is Petal Pink cardstock, the same cardstock that we used and we embossed with the leaf embossing folder. Okay, and so here's our sentiment. And now we have all of our little leaves, and we're going to have one more thing to put on, and that is, there is another leaf which is very nice. Put the vellum through the Xyron. I don't have one of those, but you could use adhesive sheets. I know exactly what you're talking about. So what we're going to do now is I've got a little more, another little scrap of white, and there is another stamp here that I'm going to stamp in the Mossy Meadow, and it adds a different shading of green, which if you're using all one color or primarily one color, it's really nice to add some different shades of the same color. Whoops, that was a boo-boo. I didn't ink that up right. Okay, let me see. Isn't that, I think this is a really pretty contrast to the others. And I think I only need 2 of these. So let me grab the die for that. And we'll just use the 2 that came out the best here. And I'll show you in a second when I get them die cut. We're going to arrange everything, and I'll just show you how pretty these different shapes and shades all look. Does anybody put the oh yeah. Do any of you, as long as I'm just doing some die cutting here, do any of you scrapbook? Are any of you looking forward to Stampin' Up coming up with more scrapbooking products? You know that they took over a lot of Close to My Heart. Close to My Heart, that company was primarily a scrapbooking company, and it closed. I don't know all the reasons, but Stampin' Up took over, took all of their demonstrators. I think they're called makers, and they've come over to our company, and Stampin' Up is starting to produce some really pretty scrapbooking products. I haven't even seen any of them yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm not really a scrapbooker, but I'm actually kind of excited about it. So I just thought I'd ask. You used to scrapbook a long time ago, Holly. Julia does a little bit. You're looking forward. Okay, Tina, good. Good from all of you, because I do want to just play with it. And I'm anxious. They're selling, they got a lot of products from Close to My Heart, which we can buy now, but they have very limited, and you guys can get it, very limited amounts. And so we're looking forward to them, Stampin' Up, coming up with some more scrapbooking products in our future. So that's going to be nice. All right, so now we're ready to put our little sentiment on, and we're just going to put the mini dimensionals in there. So I'm glad to know you guys will be good if I... Yes, Lisa, perfect. Just email me, Peggy@prettypapercards.com, and I'll send you the link, the registration link, and it takes you right to the place where you choose what you want and you pay right there. So I'll just stick these on here, and then we'll get our little sentiment on. Sending love your way. And then all we do is add all of our little pretties, our little pretty things. And I want to be really careful not to cover up my metallic, because I think that's going to be so pretty. I have done a mini album. Yes, I've done smaller albums. I did the Mexico. I've done several. Thank you for reminding me, Roz. And I had fun with that. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking I'm going to enjoy the scrapbooking. But I'll probably want to scrapbook a lot of my Stampin' Up friends and experiences. I really think I will. Okay, so here are those darker mossy meadow leaves, and look at what a pretty contrast they have in there. I'm going to pop these up. Just like that. And I'm just going to, let me trim the edge. So many times I trim off the base so that I can scoot some of these things in. And that'll just scoot right in there. And then we'll do the other one and put it over on the left side. And really, you know, you can do this card in any way. I'm kind of really going all out here. But definitely you could do it simply. You could use just some of the things that I've used here. I just wanted to show you all these beautiful products. I really did. They're so pretty. And I just wanted to play with this brand new set, Regal Flora. So get ready for it, because it's going to be available on September 4th. So I'm going to try to tuck the gold in just all around. I just put a little bit of glue on the stem, and I cut most of the stems off so that I can tuck these all in just a little bit. That's what gives it all the fun. Whoops, what's happening? Can't get in there. I'm not particularly worried about little things popping off. The little leaves I'll use the right language, extending over the edges of the card, because I really don't know that I would mail this. I think I would hand deliver it. But if you are going to be sending it, then you'll want to tuck your leaves in so that they don't extend off the card. Julia, you're currently on a scrapbook. of your granddaughter. Oh, she has a birthday in September. How precious. That is wonderful. I'm sure it's going to come out beautifully. And from what I've seen, I guess I haven't seen anything. I shouldn't say that. From what I've heard, we're going to have some pretty products. I'm not surprised because Stampin' Up! Does so many, all their products are pretty, generally. I think all their products are pretty. Now I'm going to try to scooch this little one down. Well, goodness sakes. This is where we just need to have a little patience in that. I didn't press that down hard enough. And see, we're just tucking this beautiful metallic vellum all around and adhering it just with really small dots of glue, small bits of glue, just to really add that metallic look. And we could go on, but I'm going to stop, and I'm going to add some bloomin' pearls. I don't have too many left, but they're perfect for this because they're very metallic. These are not, for some reason, I didn't get the ones that go with the suite, but I think these look just beautiful with this suite. Well, at least with what I've done here, with the colors I'm using, because other colors in the suite are deep burgundy and things like that, berry burst and stuff like that. But for our purposes here today, these go pretty well. I'm just going to tuck a few of these around. We want to try to use an odd number, and if possible in a little bit of a triangular pattern. So what do you think? Isn't that gorgeous? I just had so much fun making this, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of these beautiful new products, these metallic products. I'm going to have a lot more fun as the holidays really approach. Okay, let's come back because we have gone over because I had just too much fun. So if you want the card we made today, I don't always give the cards, but I knew you guys would like this one, and I wanted to give it away. So if you like the card from today, put the word prize in the comments on YouTube, on Facebook, anytime up until next week, which will be the 28th, right before I come on, and you'll be, your name will be, I'll put it in the random number generator. And excuse me, the card from last week is the prize for today. We had so much fun with this set, and I'm going to be using this a lot. And oh, my little sign that tells who won. Our winner today is, oh, Xiomara, my friend Xiomara. I haven't seen her on, but she pops on and looks later, I think, and I will contact Xiomara. She's actually not with Stampin' Up. She works with mostly another company's products, but I love her stuff and she loves my stuff. So congratulations, Xiomara. I will get this to you. And you guys don't forget about the my Faith Creations August class to go. Email me for the registration link for that and for the product shares. We had so much going on today, lots of fun stuff, and we're just going to continue to play with new stuff because it's so much fun, right? Okay, you guys have a great rest of your week, and if possible, pop back on Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. So thank you